Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're doing something a bit different. I've done this before, I just figured I can do an updated one, right? So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're returning, a regular bunny, thank you so much for stopping back by. Alright, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. It's free, it's completely free, you don't have to pay for anything. We're just trying to. So for the longest time in my entire, basically my entire life, right? I have always struggled with acne, right? From teenage stage growing up, I've always had acne. Like, it was really, really bad, you know? And you know how that affects your life. Like, you just like, you become like one teenager who doesn't want to be seen, who have low self-esteem. You try all these different products that you hear people talking about because you're just trying to clear your skin and try regain your confidence back, you know? But it's so difficult. It's so difficult. Now when I look back, I realize how badly it affected my self-esteem and how I looked at myself and limited myself when it comes to doing certain things like acting at school and you know that. So you try by all means to stay away from the people's eyes because you don't look so good, but it's okay. You know, it's natural, it happens, we learn, we move, right? So until it used to get better, then get worse, and then when I was doing my third year at varsity, it got like really bad, like really bad. Like, it was bad. I get like those big pimples and so one thing I figured, right, when dealing with acne is know your skin, right? It's very important to know your skin, but also it's very important to consult with a professional. Because you might say, no, I have an oily skin, no, I have this, I have that. But at the end of the day, you are not certain. You're just paying attention to what you're seeing, you know, and also being influenced by other people's opinions, right? So what I did then, I went to see a dermatologist, you know, seek a professional assistant. So I went to a dermatologist. It was really bad. So she had to put me on Oritain, right? I just don't have the box now, but I'll try and get a picture and put it on the side. So she put me on Oritain for 6 months, right? So what happens is, I'm in the bathroom. Please excuse the echo if there's an echo. This bathroom is very big. I don't understand why it's this big. But anyways, so she put me on Oritain for 6 months. And firstly, you need to go do blood test, right? Because Oritain is very harsh to one's skin. And also, you can't be pregnant when on Oritain because it will affect your baby's well-being and you know, all the stuff. So on the first month, I had to go do blood test, and then she put me on contraceptives, which I have the box for here. She put me on Yasmin, right? Yasmin. I don't know how she picks which is which, because I know there's just a whole lot of contraceptives you can take. But I figured at a later stage that all her clients, she put them on Yasmin. She has reasons. I didn't even ask at that time, right? So for the first month, I was on a Yasmin, and then, because you can't fall pregnant, so the following month 1 of 6, that's when I started taking Oritain. So you take the pill like twice a day, in the morning and the evening. And also it depends on the dosage. I think it runs from 60 to 30 to 20 to 10. So when I started, I used the highest dosage, but on month 4, we toned down the dosage. She lowered the dosage, and then I'll take like 30, I think, if not 20. That's how bad my skin was, like really bad. So that entire experience, it taught me a lot. Like, just pay attention to what you eat. Also, I realized that if I eat chocolates, I'm gonna have a skin reaction, period, right? My skin is gonna react. And then if I have like really fatty food, like your chips, your whatever, and on a regularly, I'm gonna have problems. That's one thing I noticed also, that I'm gonna have problems. So as much as you're drinking water, like water is good, they'll tell you drink your water, your skin will, but hey, if it's really intense, you need to seek assistance, right? So like, drink water, balance your meals, your protein, your whatever. So that really, I had to like be in control of that. I had to like be in charge and notice and pay attention to what I'm eating. Like I had chips yesterday, so I can't have chips again. I need to have something else. So just having a balanced meal. Before I visited a dermatologist, because I was just like, I know my skin is oily, you know. I figured since my skin is oily, I should not hydrate my skin because my skin is oily, which is wrong. It is really wrong. It's like wrong. You need to always hydrate your skin. Like your skin needs to be hydrated and all that. So, and also, I mean, I was still growing up like a busybody, you know, with limited information and little to nothing to little guidance in terms of skincare and all that. So I didn't really care. I go out there and be living my life. It's sunny, it's hot. I just be going with my skin, no moisturizer, nothing, like just go out there and live my best life. And then that's when I realized that no, you're getting sunburns. So she was like, no, it's very important to put lotion on your skin. It's more important, if that's even a word, if that's even a word, to use sunscreen, right? So I started using sunscreen and things just got better. Things got better, like the pressure, it got... So the products that I was using when I was on during my Orientation journey, it was Cetaphil. I was using Cetaphil, right? I have nothing against the words and, you know, and all that, but I felt like at that time it was working because I was on Orientation, right? Because I continued using it even after my Orientation journey for like 6 months or so, and I was just like, these products, they don't hydrate my skin, they don't like keep my skin the way I wanted it to be kept, because I was starting to have dark marks even though I was using sunscreen and trying to stay away from the sun, because I mean, I work inside, I'm always indoors, you know, so I don't understand why my skin was getting darker, right? Then years went, and then I now decided to go back, right, to go see, I went to my GP, right? I was like, yeah, because I know she can prescribe medication for me. I was like, to her, my skin is not really looking good, because it wasn't this good, guys. It was not this good. I'm telling you, it was not this good. And then I went to her, I was like, I think you should put me on Orientation. Please put me on Orientation because my skin is dark. Like, I had two colors basically. Like my skin, like my body skin would be like normal, like the way it's looking now. And then my face would be so dark, mostly here, right? It will be so dark. So I said to my dermatologist, to my doctor, I was like, please put me back on Orientation because my skin, I don't like the way it's looking. I've tried everything, I've tried that, I used toners and also whatever. And then only to realize that the toner that I was using, it was too harsh for my skin. So after I apply it, like it would like bend, you know, like have like a little bend. And now I thought I'm doing the right thing, but that's where I was damaging my skin. Like, don't use a toner that is too harsh. Like if after you apply a toner and you feel it's bending, just know the toner that you're using is not the one. It's not the one, you know. So she was like, no, let's try medication first. So this is my first month. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, don't mind the wig, child. You know, this is my first month of using these pills, and I am in awe. Like, wow. The pressure is getting worse and worse. I'm kidding you guys, I'm kidding. But my skin is looking so good. So she put me on these tablets, yeah. They are called pubic something. Because it's PURBAC 960 mgds tab, right? So she put me on these ones, and then she put me back on Yasmin. She was like, one thing about contraceptives, they really help with your skin. She said they contain some ingredients that our skin needs, so I'm gonna put you back on them, and then as you use them, we'll see. So she gave me like a 6 months prescription, because she said my skin is not really bad, it doesn't need Orientation, because Orientation is just so harsh, you know. Orientation was suitable for then time on my before picture, right? But now I don't need Orientation. My skin is just, there's just few discoloration, because I wasn't even getting like a lot of pimples. I get like one pimple during my monthlies, and she said that's normal, right? So she put me on these pills. She put me back on Yasmin. She was like, no, you just need to take care of your skin, apply sunscreen, hydrate your skin, and so I'm not really fussy when it comes to I don't really fussy when it comes to products, because I was like, so how do I like now need to use like your expensive products and all that? She's like, nah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that because your problem is not like and the pills are really working. So you don't have to use your expensive products, right? So I'm going to show you guys all the products that I use. So what I do, sometimes I use my hands to just wash my face, sometimes I use my washcloth. It just depends. If I feel that my skin is not as clean, that's when I'm going to use a washcloth. But on a daily, I hardly ever use my cloth, right? So this is the face wash I use. It's a foam wash by Cetaphil. It's called Acne Prone Skin. You can see that. This is the product I wash with on a daily basis, right? Daily, like without missing. And then I wanted a toner because I was like to her, I think if I use a toner it will be better. But she was like, nah, you don't really need it. But anyways, if you want to use it, you can use it, right? So I got this Evening Lovely toner. This toner is so cheap and it works so good, and it's not even harsh to my skin. Like, it's like so smooth, I don't even feel it, and I know it cleans my skin so well. It has green tea. It says it says for clean, refreshed and radiant skin with green tea. I get this from Pep. I got this from Pick and Pay. I think it's like 80 rand if not 40, but it's really cheap. But because, you know, there are some habits that you just don't want to stop, you know. This is the girl that she thinks she is. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I have not reached a stage where I look like I use expensive products and all that, because it's not about the cost, it's about the effectiveness of the product and what your skin needs, right? And like I said, you just need to find professional help and ask, is this going to be suitable for my skin, after they do a skin assessment. So this is the oil that I use, because she said I should use the oil, the tissue oil. I was like, really? Okay. And I knew Pep was where I was headed, so I bought this one. This is the good shipping is even for my stretch marks, even like just for my skin to be smooth. When I wake up in the morning and I do this to my skin, and this is what I put before I sleep, and then obviously, ta-da, sunscreen. Like, I feel like with sunscreen you just need to find the one that you like, because they all work. For me personally, they've all worked. Like, I've used Cetaphil, I use Evening Lovely, I use Every Sun, I use Avon. Sunscreen, yeah, guys, but you just need to find the one that's suitable for your skin. So this is it, guys. This is what I do in the morning, in the evening. My skincare is the same. Like, I have not seen any reason, I have not found any reason to have two different skincare, because I don't use like night creams and all that. Maybe as time goes, if I see the need, if when I visit my dermatologist in 6 months and then she says something different, then maybe we'll consider a night cream or whatever. But this is what I do. Even before sleeping, I put in sunscreen, just not a lot, just like to keep my skin hydrated, because I take showers around 6 on a normal day. I have a very routine hand. So after gym, after 6, I put on my sunscreen, and then I know I'm gonna go to sleep after like 10. So I just allow it to sit, you know, and find residency on my. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each one of you. And if there's any suggestions or any questions that you have, don't DM me on my Instagram, don't send me a WhatsApp text, don't send me a Twitter message. So don't do that. Comment down below, then I will be able to respond to your question, or if maybe you have suggestions and all that, or if maybe you need my doctor's numbers and all that, then it's better to just answer in here, because you might find that there's like 5 people who are asking about the same thing. Now I need to like constantly saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, right? And also with dermatologists, you can find the one that's closer to you, or if you want my dermatologist, I'm willing to share. Like, that information is forever ready. I'm willing to share with you guys, so we can all have beautiful skins. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys. I will see you guys on the next video.